Hi, everyone. In the next 4 minutes, I will speak about how Credible is using its remote sensing platform for impact assessment. There are two main questions which we address in the concept note. First, how can satellite imagery be used to conduct program evaluation? And second, how can we leverage satellite imagery for planning future interventions? The reason we started looking at these questions is because we observed the difficulty development organizations face, whether public or private, in data collection. COVID-19 made it even harder and sometimes impossible to actually monitor the progress on the ground. Additionally, a third-party data source further adds to overall transparency of the program and to its effectiveness. The best thing about satellite imagery is the scale that it offers. We can monitor large areas like clusters of villages, but at the same time, we can zoom in to farm level insights. This is an example of surface soil moisture readings at a village level. And then on the right, you see a similar measurement done at the farm level. When we speak of farm level, we can discover the cropping patterns on the farm. We can look back into history and understand how that cropping pattern has changed. These are important questions to be answered when somebody is planning interventions, such as promoting certain farming practices. Through satellite imagery, you can establish this history with limited ground presence. In December 2020, we partnered up with AEGF, the Agri-Entrepreneur Growth Foundation, to utilize satellite imagery to monitor and evaluate the foundation's activities on ground. AEGF has been formed by Syngenta Foundation India and the Tata Trusts. They promote rural entrepreneurship by supporting rural youth to become a one-stop shop for local farmers. These rural entrepreneurs, or AEs, become an aggregation point for the local farmers. The foundation aims to reach 20 million farmers by the end of 2025. Now, monitoring progress at scale is simply not possible by conventional means of data collection. This is where our platform comes into play. Together with AEGF, we defined 3 areas which need monitoring. First, the surface soil moisture profile of the farm. This has been used as a proxy for soil health for now. Second, improvements and changes in yield. And finally, the crops that are grown. The foundation wants to promote certain crops that consume less water and are more remunerative. Based on the parameters mentioned earlier, we have created a farm score, which reflects the changes that have taken place due to the foundation's activities. For example, due to better access to higher quality seeds, the yield should go up. Improvement in the farm score would reflect such a change. Farm scores could also be aggregated to provide an overall effectiveness of the program at a village level. We are also exploring how this farm score could be linked to a loans underwriting process. These farm profiles and area profiles are not only meant for monitoring progress, but also for planning for further interventions. Specific service needs could be identified at a village or farm level. For example, irrigation services based on soil moisture and nearby profiles of water bodies. Our project is currently live in the western state of Maharashtra in the district of Palghar. We are working with approximately 5,000 farmers and 100 agri-entrepreneurs. We are currently busy collecting baseline data and creating farm profiles for these 5,000 farms. The impact assessment bit we expect to start in the April of this year, and we expect to cover more regions by August. In conclusion, we have created a platform that can be used by any development agency who would like to use satellite imagery for monitoring and planning their operations. The platform requires no remote sensing expertise, and it can be easily customized to the organization's requirements. The award money will be used to further scale up the platform and to add more features. Thank you, and we look forward to questions on the 19th.